PGA Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only. That's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
This is an exciting one, Rich. Let's get into the action. This one might just sneak off the fairway. This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Time now for the fourth shot. Ooh, that almost went down. Bogey putt coming up here.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Starting the round above par today.
Not what they're looking for. A little nervy out there so far.
We have a par 5 on this one.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score to this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Playing from around 240 yards.
Downwind on this shot.
And here we are with the third shot.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
That got a little out of control, I think.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just a short putt remaining here. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Teeing off here at the third hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Going with the hybrid. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
This would be a great up and down. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And that's for a bogey. Currently at 2 over par.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Uh-oh. They've hooked this one. Second shot here on the 4th. That's a good-looking shot there. 4 feet to the cup. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to face a par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Good shot there. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
Was on a good line. Putting for bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Sitting at 2 over for the day. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
This is what they have left for par.
This next putt is for bogey. Like the look of this one. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. find the fairway, and then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
That should find the sand. Oh, no one likes a plug lie. Really, just getting it out of the bunker is a big deal here. And here we are with their 4th.
Nicely done.
Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. It's tracking. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Par putt coming up here. Sitting at 4 over for the day. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Going with the 6 iron here. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Super shot that. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I got to say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
Henny, how's that ball line? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. I think that ugly lie really affected them on that shot. Not a surprising result, really.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
An important par save.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
And he needs this to save par.
On a nice line.
That gets the job done. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
This one's headed towards the rough. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Playing their 4th shot. Oh, that was pure. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Currently at 4 over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Time now for the 4th shot. Wow, what a save.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Okay, steady now. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
And there it is. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. This hole is a par 4.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Playing from around 110 yards out.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
8 feet to the cup.
Looks good.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Good look at a birdie here. No, that's too bad. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Nice line. And there it is. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 7 feet to the cup. Well, that'll avoid a number of drop shots. Well hole. And that's now 5 over for the round. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
Attaboy, good shot. From about 130 yards here.
Went straight down.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. This putt for a final score of 75. Oh, just missed. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Good stroke. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. PGA Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Helvey alongside Rich Beam.
What a glorious day we have in front of us, Luke. There's no doubt about it. Hopefully, the golf is just as glorious as the weather conditions.
putting for birdie.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Oh, that's a ripper.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke. I can tell you that.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Not bad. Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
He has this putt to save his par. He's currently tied for third. Here we are at the third.
Just one bunker surrounds the green. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Oh, well played. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. That'll sting a bit. Just 3 feet to the cup. He's currently tied for fourth. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Yeah, that one will play. And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. And they'll be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Oh, what a stroke. That was a gallant attempt. And down it goes. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
From around 170 yards here, 2 strokes off the lead. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And in it goes for the par. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
And here we are with the third shot. Just 2 shots behind.
Pretty good shot there.
Chance to sneak into the top 5 here.
This one's tracking.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie. This one's looking good. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
He's currently tied for first. We have a par 4 on this one.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Going with the 8-iron here. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, so close. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well, here we have it, Rich. This player's tied for the lead with the back 9 to play.
Yeah, you always want to be up or in the lead going in the final 9 holes. That's what they practice for. That's what they want to be. They want to be in this position. Let's see how it all plays out. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Around 110 yards to go. Currently tied for the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
And he's hit that inside the range. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Going with the 5-wood. Great shot. What an opportunity to make a birdie. If it's up, it could be in. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 5 under. Currently in first position. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Well struck. Playing from around 210 yards here. Currently in the lead by a shot. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par. That's frustrating. This is a par putt. Leading by a shot after that hole. Setting up now on a par 4.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Second shot here on the 13th. Going with the 7. Wow, what a shot. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Little birdie look in here. Yep, tracking well.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 6 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. This hole is a par 4, but it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Putting for par.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Yep, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from around 135 yards.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Getting ready to play their third. He leads the field by a stroke. Oh, I thought that one was going in. It's just about 3 feet away.
Trying to save par here.
Currently 6 under for the round.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Par 3. I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
That will drive you bats.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
This is on a great line.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And that will take him to 7 under. He's currently sitting in first place. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
The interesting choice of the driver here. Oh, come on. This would be a good one to hole. A chip for the tournament. How close was that to going down? And this putt for the tournament. And they've done it. What an effort that is, winning Q School in what's a pressure-packed tournament.
Yes, hats off, but listen, it really doesn't matter, Luke. You finish first or you finish 25th, you still get your tour card. You still have an amazing opportunity next year. Yes, winning it does get you into a few more events at the beginning of the year, but you better play your way into the next part of the year because of the reshuffle. Hats off to the winner, but hats off to all the players getting through.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Bean, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you today's event. Today's coverage of the Corn Ferry Tour opener is about to begin. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer is about to take part in their first Corn Ferry Tour event. I'd imagine the nerves are huge. What type of goals are they setting and what can they expect in the season ahead?
Well, look, there's only one goal for these players, and that's to secure their PGA Tour card. And there's 3 ways to go about it. They can get 3 wins on the Corn Ferry Tour. That will automatically get them to PGA Tour. If they finish in the top 25 in the regular season money list, that will also gain access to the PGA Tour. But for everyone else, they need to finish the season in the top 75 of the points list to qualify for the Corn Ferry Tour Championship. And then the 50 from there will go on and secure a spot on the PGA Tour.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. Currently 1 under for the day. Time to tee off at the second.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Rich, always love being in the Quad Cities. There's a real hearty homeward feel here about the John Deere Classic. And again, being here at TPC Deer Run, just a fabulous way for the Corn Ferry Tour to get underway.
This is the site, the host of the Big Dig. And what these players are going to need to know and learn this week is you better take out your shovel and go deep, because this golf course is begging to be torn apart. Love this golf course, but birdies are a must.
Okay, so that's step 1, but now going to hold a mid-range putt. Lining up the birdie putt here. A bit long on that one. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. There it is. Currently 1 under for the round. On the tee of a par 3. Opting for the 6-iron. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
That is hunting for the hole. Putting for a par here. Ooh, right by the hole. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And that'll drop him down to even par now. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. Wonderfully played. From around 140 yards here. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And that will take him to 1 under. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 5th. From around 120 yards here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That goes down for an eagle.
Check this out. Pulling it out from the fairway. That away. Great shot.
Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. And he's down there.
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
This one's for birdie. Beautiful shot. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. He finds himself in a share of 4th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Opting for the 5-wood. Needs this to kick a bit left. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 8th. Choosing the 9-iron here. Well played, mate. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for par here.
That will work. He's currently tied for 5th. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. From about 200 yards out. 4 strokes off the lead. Opting for the hybrid, I think. That's inside the house of opportunity. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole. That's some good golf right there. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Good shot there, Beamer. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot.
Surely it's going to.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will move him to 6 under par. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. That was wonderfully done. Playing this one about 130 yards out. 3 strokes off the lead. Lovely effort, that. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
Ouch, that hurts. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. This hole is a par 3. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Oh my, right by the hole. Oh, absolutely flushed. And this putt to move into a tie for 2nd. Just didn't drop. An opportunity to make their par.
That starts off on a good line.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. He's in a share of 3rd place. This hole here is a par 4. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Not a bad play, that one. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Ooh. Big putt for par coming up. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Quality shot, that one. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Getting ready to play their third. 3 shots off the lead. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Just a couple back from our leader. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one looks to be slightly offline here. Wow, what happened there?
And coming up well short.
And they've done it. Hold another shot from way out.
Absolutely insane. I've never seen anything quite like this.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Just look at how they get this ball up and out of the sand.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
Oh, just missed. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Teeing off here on the 17th hole. Oh, that was mashed. They say fortune favours the brave, Rich.
Definitely brave on that one, setting up a nice eagle opportunity, especially since they're one back of the lead.
Now, this would be a timely one to hole. Let's make this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
He's currently in a share of top spot. And this player now tees off on their final hole of the event, tied for the lead.
Luke, there's some anxious moments out there. It would not shock me at all to see this go to a playoff.
Nicely done. Well, they need to stick this close. A birdie would tie them for the lead and force a playoff. And choosing the 8-iron here. This one needs to kick left. Well, that's one job complete, Rich. They've shimmied their way onto the dance floor.
Yes, but can they keep their dancing shoes on, Luke? They need this putt to force the playoff.
That was a gallant attempt.
It's unfortunate, Luke. I can only imagine what is going on.
Oh, Rich, what could have been? This player's going to miss out on a playoff by a single shot.
Luke, what a difficult situation is for this player. So close and yet wasn't able to get it done. That's going to leave a bad taste in this player's mouth.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to today's event. Today's coverage of the Grayson Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, delighted to be alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam.
Luke, always a pleasure being alongside you. Looking forward to the action today.
Second shot here on the first. Going with the 5-wood.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. This putt for par here. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Second shot on the second. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. This putt is from 14 feet. Well, that'll play. Currently 1 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole. And here we are with the 3rd shot. This is from miles away.
This for a birdie run.
This must be frustrating. Time to get back on that green. This is their 5th shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And this one is for bogey. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
Opting for the 5-iron. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance, but it didn't quite drop. An opportunity to make a par here. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. Time to face a par 4 now. Handy effort, that one. Playing from 110 yards out. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Oh, this would be handy if we could bounce right. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Oh, so close. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Going with a 3-wood here. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
And here we are with their 4th. 4 strokes off the lead. Ooh, that almost went down. A par putt awaits. Okay, let's head to the next. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Next up is this 2-shot hole. Oh my, that was launched. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. He's found the surface. Good chance here. A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
So no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Opting for the 9-iron. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
This is what they have left for a par.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Now 5 strokes behind. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Going with the 8-iron here. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 shots off the lead. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
And down she goes. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 150 yards. This one's right of the green.
Right into the water on that one. Playing their 4th shot. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
I don't think he planned for that. Here's their 6th shot. Going with the 7. Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. And from the bunker here. Even for the day. Oh, I thought that one was going in. In she goes. Let's head to the next. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Luke coming off a disaster on the last hole. They really need to shake that off and bounce back here on this hole.
This one heading towards the green. This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Well hold. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Time now for the 4th shot. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
It's looking solid.
Appears to have overcooked this one. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. And the putt drops and we're moving on. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. A quality shot that. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 11 feet to the cup. Yeah, you'll take that. Currently at 7 over par. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. Oh, that is crushed.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Getting ready to play their third. Has he hit it? Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, this is sitting pretty. I might have to check to see if they teed this up. It's so nice.
Playing their 5th shot. How close was that to going down? 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Next up is this par 4 hole. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Going with the hybrid.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
Nicely done. Yeah, this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Oh, so close. A par putt on the table. Sitting at 8 over for the round. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That's nicely done. Second shot here on the 16th.
That dog will hunt.
14 feet to the cup. Oh, so close, but an easy par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. It's time for a 1-shotter. Opting for the 5-wood.
They've decided to club up.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
6 feet remaining to the cup. This looks good. Nicely holed and for par. Sitting at 8 over par for the day. All right, one more hole to go. The 18th. Now, great rhythm on that swing. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Close to the surface here, the green side rough. Ooh, that almost went down. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Well, I'm sure that wasn't what this player had in mind for this event, but hopefully there's something better in their immediate future.
Yeah, that is putting it very gently there, Luke. Not very much happening at all in this player's game this week.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf